with mine.
So you decided to represent yourself, and this time you're reading law books. You're trying to get as much knowledge as you can to represent yourself. When you're in front of that courtroom representing yourself, what's going through your mind at this moment?
What's going through my mind is now, is how strong is my faith? Who am I? That's the main thing. That's the main thing. I was sitting when I was sitting in prison. It used to get me so mad about guys. Like, I've been, me being who I am when I've been in prison a few times. I don't have, like, they label me as a violent offender because, when I've been in prison, I've put my hands on people. I've been in the hole. If I wrote COs up, I've got COs fired. Even at the time I was going to trial, whatever, I got a lady walked up out of the facility, and I got another dude sent upstairs to another floor. So they know, like,
after them actively doing stuff to you,
personally? Yeah. And they know, like, I don't play no games with nobody.
Now, and that's a whole nother situation. They say prison is probably one of the most corrupt places to be in.
Of course.
Because it's not just the prisoners doing this stuff, it's the CEOs too.
Yeah, and
because everybo's got to make a profit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's about.
And what bothers me through it all, the feds have a 98.9% conviction rate.
Right, that's another thing. If the feds are getting you, it's basically they know they have something.
But see, it's all a crock of lies.
Now, what prison were you in?
My first prison I went to, I was in it's called Mountain View Correctional Facility, called Annandale, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It's Annandale, New Jersey. It's called a gladiator camp.
A gladiator camp.
Yeah, it's adolescents. Adolescence is wild. Adolescence is wild as shit. It's like
the kids in there.
Yeah, it's like it's not kids like 17 to 25.
Okay, so it's the younger demographic of people.
Oh yeah, you fighting. I don't care if you go to church. I don't care. You can be the most. You fighting on me. You fighting.
You fighting regardless. So after that prison, what was the next one after that?
The next one I went to Frackville. Which is a level. It's like a level 4 disciplinary jail. But in the process of me going through it, I was in Camp Hill and I was on the old side. I was on B block. Okay. This is where the murderers, the top kidnappers, the
quote unquote terrorists. Of the east side at that point.
Yeah, and I was there at that time. I was there for a shooting, but I only ended up getting 3 years for the shooting. Right. And when I came to find out, the guy that got shot, his sister was Bill Clinton secretary at the time.
Oh man, woo man, that's serious right there.
But that big, when I did that big,
yeah,
I met. See, that's what I tell people. I don't have no problem with my life, with what I've been through in my life, because that big, I met one of the DuPonts.
Oh really?
And one of the people, and if people don't know who the DuPonts are, we talking about one of the elite families of America and of the world. Even now.
Yes.
Now I met the son who, he had the gay lover. He had the tank and all that. He killed. So I was on the block with him, and like, man, the things he told me and the information he gave me, man, it's like out of this world, man. Blow my.
Is he still incarcerated?
I don't know. I think he died.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But he's trying to buy the hotel TVs. He used to try to buy everybody food. Like, he's a cool dude, man. Funny and cool dude, man.
And that's typically what happens. A lot of the nicer guys, they go to prison, but then when they get to prison, they get molded into something completely different.
Yeah, but see, my thing was when I left Camp Hill, I was in Camp Hill for like 6 months, whatever. They sent me to Frackville. Now, mind you, I only had a 1.5 to 3 years to do. They sent me to Frackville, which is like, it's like a level 4.
Yeah.
It was right across the street from where Wallow was at, when he was at Dallas. It's like a level 4, level 5 jail where It's 1,000 inmates.
Yeah.
And 600 to more inmates got over 50 years.
Oh, so they're almost basically doing the rest of their life.
Oh yeah, man, they have people in there doing 6, 7 life sentences.
With you doing 3 years, did people find out that you were only doing 3 or so years?
Man, listen, man. When I got there, I already had 19 months in on a 3-year sentence.
Oh, so you were about to walk. And now, with you having that life sentence, did that cause jealousy?
Man, listen, one of my cellies, they put in my cell. And we ended up getting into it. It was called, dude was his name, what was his dude's name? Well, he's known as the Germantown rapist in Philly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, his name Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah.
Me and him ended up getting into it. They put the dude in my cell. Mind you, at this time, I'm supposed to go see the board within like 3 weeks to go home, whatever. Mind you, I'm pulling up on 27 months when I was only supposed to do 18 months.
And this was for that shooting charge?
It's for shooting because they was mad because, you know, I represented myself in that situation. Well, I told my lawyer what to do, whatever, at trial, and the lawyer did it, whatever, and I ended up in the middle of the trial, in the middle of the trial, dude messed up, so I ended up getting a little light sentence.
Yeah.
So, boom, I'm about to go to what's name? Put this dude in my cell. This dude had 498 years. And he put me in the cell with this guy. And he went against everything. My counsel knew. Like it's on my paperwork. I don't do gays. I don't do child molesters. I don't do like any man of ill moralities. I don't do. Mm-hmm. And they know I will hurt something about that. So they puts him, and he fits all categories of it.
Oh man!
So basically, they was trying to set me up to knock his head off to keep me in there. And you know, I knew a couple dudes from Pittsburgh and dudes who went in there with 2-3 years and getting life in prison.
And eventually, a conflict does pop off.
Oh, of course, because one, you come in, and two, like you know, I always have money. So when I went to prison, it's like I went to prison. I got money.
Yeah.
I got money.
And money rules all up in there, especially when there's people that, I mean, and the money may not even directly go to them. It can go to their family.
Yeah.
Their family needs help with something. You got the money. You know, things can transpire. But and while you're fighting this bid, is this when you started learning about the law and the verbiage and stuff like that?
Yeah, when I was in that bid, I was like, it's you know, I call these 3 dudes I call them my elders, but I call them my 3 wise men. Yeah. Despite the stuff you know I knew, whatever. Like when dudes found out I was an Israelite, whatever. Like you know, a lot of that's always been like my thing. People always cater to me. Like, not ain't gonna say cater to me. People feel more safe being around like people who really know about the Israelites and know the nature, the heritage, and how Israelites really move. Mm-hmm. Like when you say you're a Hebrew Israelite and you're not moving accordingly, and I ain't talking about this fake Hebrew Israelite shit that's going on right now. That shit is fake. It's fake.
Like the Brothers of Islam and all that. Like
yeah, all that. That's hoopwa. All that's hoopwa, whatever. Like when you say you a Hebrew means one who cross over. It basically means you don't follow the rules of man. You follow, like you have your sovereignty. Like you're supposed to follow your paperwork, do all this, in which I'm in the process of whatever. But you know, these people ain't been trying to give me my birth certificate and all that. So that's a whole nother story. But when most dudes like that go to jail and been somebody out, and they know you a Hebrew Israelite, y'all sit down, y'all get to talking. You know, that's been right there. So one of the dudes I was locked up with, Mr. Griffin, you know, he was one of the leaders of Black Mafia in Philly.
The BMF?
Yeah, I ain't saying the name about meeting them, shout out to them, but the BMF from Philadelphia, like the real before the
original.
Before the JBM and all that, you had them.
Okay. And they were running things.
Yeah, when I got in there, he was locked up since 1969.
How much was his bid?
2 lives. 2
lives?
2 life sentences. Yeah, but I used to walk to y'all with him. Y'all was another old Israelite dude who used to be with Yahweh Ben Yahweh from Miami, whatever. Yeah. So you know, I walked to y'all with him, and then the other dude, it was this dude named Mike Harlem, whatever. You know, He was an enforcer. He was an enforcer for Russell Simmons. So when I tell people I know some powerful people, I know powerful people.
So before we get into your Fed case, you had mentioned you had a previous case for the shooting. Now, was this at your club? What transpired at that?
Yeah, we was at the barbershop. We was at the barbershop, had my son with me, whatever. And like I said, I was in PA, you know, getting money.
Yeah, you're doing
getting money, doing things, dudes jealous. So I'm in the barbershop. We get to kick it. Me and my man, you know at the barbershop, shooting shit.
Always talking to shit.
Yeah, so my man like, yeah, Q, we seen you in the club, them bros, them like you was tripping. Like, I said, nigga, when y'all know me to trick on girls? Like, y'all know I don't do that. I'm like, y'all see me with a chick, you know, it's some underlying, it's some underlying thing. Like, we getting some bread together.
Yeah.
Not knowing the one chick that I was with was a dude girl, but you know, she was doing her thing, whatever. He was the owner of the barbershop.
Yeah.
This girl get out of my homie. No, not sexual.
Yeah.
People might see it because how we are with each other, but not sexual. So
strictly business.
Strictly business. So the nigga, he hear her name, whatever, he get to talking crazy, and he like, yeah, that's why I robbed you.
And he's the barbershop owner?
He the barbershop owner.
Okay.
So he get to talking, oh yeah, that's why I robbed you, nigga. You robbed you out of town niggas, this and that. Now you know that's how you feel. I'm like, yeah, that's how you feel. I told her. Whole time I got my thing on, I got my joint on me.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Nah, it's
you had okay, so
it's already signed and sealed. Yeah. So I got my joint on me and someone said, look at the nigga like, okay, you might rob them niggas like. Yeah, like nigga, you better ask about me out here. So I ain't saying, I'm just in my head and I'm laughing at him. And I think about me laughing at him, he getting madder. So
so
he kept talking. Yeah, he kept talking shit. So then my one friend at the time, he knew him. And when his dad went to school, we knew each other. So him and my son, whatever, this nigga, he talking crazy. So he goes to get up. My son, I tell him, I give him the sign, like, yo, take my son up out of here. Cause this shit about to get,
because at this point you knew it was about to pop off.
This shit about to get ugly. So I tell my man, my barber at the time, like, yo, B, man, like, yo, he like, Q, like, chill. So I said, yo, Alex, yo, take my son up out of here. So as him and my son to get up, this nigga jumps up. It was like, nigga, I should knock you out, this and that. I'm like, yo, bro, like my son, he like, nigga.
Wait for my son to leave.
Yeah, he like, nigga, he said, you in your sucker, suck my dick.
Now that's a disrespect.
So now my head click, I'm killing this nigga. That's it.
Yeah.
So my son get outside, whatever. So as my son walk out, he picks up a straight razor.
Oh, he comes at you.
Yeah, he come out here now. I'm about to.
At that point,
I blew right through the cape. Boom.
Yeah. So at that point, I mean, because he put a razor to you, so it's almost like you defended. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's that right there helped me. It helped with my situation.
Yeah.
But like I said, the universe always protects me, man.
At that point where if any commotion would have been made, police would have, you know what I mean? Police would have came right over.
Yeah, but the commotion already done. Like we was like when I first, what happened was when I walked through the door, whatever, she had a little lingerie on, and she backed up like a little sexy. So when I walked through the door, dude, like, yeah, you know what it is. So as soon as he did that, I caught him, hit him with the joint, dropped the gun.
Yeah.
I took him. She had this big glass, the old school China cabinets with all the front him. He went into that. All that noise. Then two other dudes jumped out. I started beating them up, whatever. Then next thing I know, I got hit with a stun gun.
Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. That you got through that and was able to, be here and tell that story today.
That's how me and my dad got love-hate, because my dad taught me a lot. Like my dad taught me something.